December 14th, 2021, I had called into the White House today, the first day that they were open for the week, about the bird missing on the back of the quarter in the local area. The same bird that matches the U.S. Department of Homeland Security seal that I see them, the humans using in the local area with a slogan, see something, say something. The only thing is that they don't specify where. Now, in, let's see, sorry, year, look at this, I would have said end of the 1980s, early 90s, but 1992, this was my grandfather from Italy, northern Italy is where he had Lou. Respectable man, still wore slacks, still had a cardigan, still had a chapman's hat, or at least that's what I call it, with a button-down shirt, and then a light spring jacket. When we had a holiday where we all as a family got together, which was a few times a year. This was while I was out in Cold Spring Harbor area. This is where they moved. This is where they moved from looked like. It does not look anything like Bayside Station. This is Cortina. At least it's a postcard. That's what it says. In 1980s, at some point before we moved to Cold Spring Harbor, I don't have exact date on this particular photo. Louis brought the family, or at least me and Linda, or at least just me, I don't even know if my mom came because I only have a photo of myself, to an event. It had patterns on the wall, like almost tapestry or squares. I didn't recognize them. I didn't know what the special artwork was. Nobody in public education was teaching what any of these design features were. But that's me in New York public school system. And what was lurking somewhere in the world, I still have no idea what exactly these are. I have some exposure. They're being displayed in my Bayside Station, Bayside, New York area, but where they originated, what they stand for, what they mean, what their people, or what's attached to it, I, at this point, have not been educated by public system of any kind. I've just been left in a wandering position, which is incredibly dangerous. Same time, in New York City, at some point, Lou and Lynn attended by themselves without me. This, whatever this is, looks like a bunch of silver individuals. I know it comes from some famous something or other. I just don't know what this particular artwork piece meant. Then there was this that went up in New York City again. I have no idea who's involved, what it means, what Lou and Lynn knew, if anything, if it was just observance or silent, whatever, support of some kind. And this is the last picture of the orange flags. And while they were all doing this silently without me, I was doing this. Staying home. There's postcard. There's this U.S. Post. And then it's got Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and I stuck Jason's name on it. Keeping up the whatever. But those are my 3 kids. I grew them. They're mine. They were protected and sheltered while I tried to figure out a way to keep a roof over their head and food in their bellies legitimately without dishonoring myself and without shaming my children. Star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza. Same time frame. In Bayside Station before I moved several times, might I add, due to loss of whatever. In the local area, there was something that pushed in and started taking out neighborhood trees. Llewellyn used to have these 2 gigantic trees in the front, which were, they were beautiful trees. They had been here for a while. And I don't know how, I don't know who, I don't know what was behind it, but they just came in, they said something about a beetle of some sort, and they just chopped down the trees. The U.S. Coast Guard, Hector, next door, he made sure that Lou made a journal, a photo journal of what the trees looked like, because at the same time, it was kind of confusing. Nobody, I didn't really know, and I was not in this conversation about these beetles and so on and so forth. Again, I didn't own the residence, so that was between Lou and Hector looking out for the neighborhood in whatever he has access to, which I don't know. So it is star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza, and it is December 14th, 2021. And it is Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxies, Broken. For me, I feel I just feel lost. I feel lost. I feel abused. And I don't know what the humans are up to. I don't. I know I'm an A zone, but I'm being held captive in an O zone with a hole in it for some reason. And I don't even know how or why they keep this. It's like eternal night. I don't know. I don't know what else to say.